Hi, and welcome to Scrapbook.com. I'm Amy Sonnemann, and today I'd like to share with you a few ways to create stickers with your stamps and dies to use in your planner, on cards, in your scrapbook layouts, and so much more. Today we're going to make this card, and I'm going to start with creating the background. We're going to use a stencil from Echo Park. You can use stencils from any company to be able to create beautiful backgrounds on your cards. Today I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful textured background. We're going to start by using one of the Neenah Solar White pre-scored A2 cards from Scrapbook.com. They come in 25 packs and 50 packs, and the nice thing about it is that you don't have to do anything besides grab it and go. You don't have to score, you don't have to worry about your getting out your paper trimmer, nothing. I'm also using the purple tape from ThermoWeb to be able to mask off so I don't accidentally get ink in places that I don't want it. So we're going to go ahead and mask that off. We're going to use the stencil. We're also going to use the tape to keep the stencil in place, because the last thing you want to do is have it move and mess up your project. So we're going to slide just a little bit of adhesive underneath both the card and the stencil on either side to keep it in place. You can move it where you want it. We're going to take the Tim Holtz ink blending tool. We're going to start by laying down, actually we're going to lay down solid color first. So we're going to take the Distress Oxide ink, this is antique linen, and we're going to go ahead, we're just going to put down the color. And you don't have to worry too terribly much because we're going to cover it up. So just kind of quickly put it down. Sometimes the different textures and the different shading makes it look great. So it doesn't have to be super smooth. This is more of a quick and easy background because we're going to lay the stencil over the top of it. So we've got our first color in place with the Distress Oxide. We're going to go ahead and we're going to lay our stencil back down. We've already got it taped, the tape in place. I always put an extra piece of tape on top to get it to stick to the board, just for security, because I don't want all my hard work to go to waste if I mess it up. And I love this purple tape. It comes off easily, it doesn't tear your paper, so that makes it really nice. We're going to go ahead, and this is the Distress Oxide Walnut stain. So we're just going to go in and gently fill in the spots. Same thing. Sometimes the texture part of it or the difference in shading makes it really look cool. So don't be afraid to do the highs and lows, the lights and darks. Just gently lift it off and you have a tiled background. And when you do it, I highly recommend doing a bunch of them at once. The design is the hardest part. So once you create the design, make 10, make 20, or at least get all of your pieces done so that 2 weeks from now or a month from now when you need a birthday card, you have it. You have 10 on hand, or you have 10 pieces that you can quickly add together. So I highly recommend, making a lot at once because everything's dirty. You've already got it out. You might as well make the most of your time. I'm all about working smarter, not harder. Okay, so you peel off your tape. It peels beautifully. The nice thing about the purple tape is that it wipes clean. So you take your cloth, you wipe it clean, and I just set it on my table. I put my extra pieces and I use them next time. Okay, so we've got our card base. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to fold that and set it aside. So now we're going to use the stamps from the splash set from Avery Elle, and we're going to create the little girls and their little floaties, which are so incredibly adorable. So the one thing that I think about before I start stamping is I know I want to die cut these. I want all of the little bits and pieces. So I want the fun little girls cut out. So when you lay them on your stamp platform, I highly encourage you to move them, kind of spread them enough apart so that you can get your dies on top and have room to tape them down with the purple tape. And I always try to multitask. So when I lay them out, I'm going to put them on my piece of paper like this. And I try really hard to get, when I stamp it, I want it twice. So I'll stamp it once this way, and then I'll flip my paper around and stamp it the other way. So I get as much out of my piece of paper as at all possible. So the nice thing about the stamp platform is that you can double stamp it if you don't get your image perfect the first time, which, let's face it, we're human. It's probably not going to happen, okay? So you're going to put it right back in the corner, line it up, push it in, use your magnets. You can use 1 or 2, and you go ahead and you ink your stamps again. Perfect stamped image every time. So I'm a big fan of working smarter, not harder. So I'm going to take my piece of paper, I'm going to flip it around, I'm going to put my magnets back down, and I'm going to stamp it again. Because like I said, I'd like to do 10 to 20 cards at a time. If you're going to stamp it, you might as well stamp it quickly. Even if you don't color them for 2 weeks or a month, you've at least got them stamped and you're ready to go. You can take them quickly to a baseball game. You can take them on an airplane. It's easy. It's hard to take all of your supplies, but it's really easy to take some markers and your stamped images to color. And then when you get home, you're ready to start die cutting and creating cards. So there's our second piece. So once you get them all stamped, we're going to go ahead and color them. And I'm not going to color them on camera because you know how to color. But once you get them done, they're all colored, they're ready to go. So the next piece of the card is to create the pool, the water, and then the edge. So we're going to do some die cutting to show you how that works and start our creating. First, we're going to use the Hailstorm specialty paper from Tonic. Love it. It looks like water. It looks ripply. I love this paper. So we're going to first cut. We have to cut twice. Once we're going, this is your die. It's going to cut the inside piece and then the outside edge, all in one cut. So first we're going to do the Hailstorm. We're going to create our sandwich. We're going to set it here. Use the Big Shot and we're going to cut the die. So when you take it off, you've got your inside piece and you've got your outside edge. Obviously, this isn't going to make a very good outside edge, but you have your piece on the inside. So we're going to have to recut it to get the outside piece for our pool. We're going to do it again, and we're going to cut it this time. We're going to make our sandwich with the Tonic Studios matte finished silver paper. We're going to go ahead and lay that down. We're going to make our sandwich with the Ocean cutting pad, which I love because they have glitter in them. We're going to run it through the die cut machine, and this is just going to give us our outside edge. So now we're going to reveal. This is what we've cut. We've got the inside piece. Save that because you can always use it for something else. You can use it to cut a die cut out of for words or whatever, your sentiment. Perfect for matting. So save it. It's definitely still useful. So on the inside is your piece, and sometimes it's hard to get it out. I really enjoy the tweezers from Sizzix. They help to just kind of poke in there to get that piece out. Sometimes it's tricky, sometimes it gets stuck. So there's your piece. So now we're ready to build the base of the card, and it will look like this. Okay, so as we set this aside, so we've got the base down, we've got the pool made. Now I'm going to share one of my favorite card making tips using the Scrapbook.com Clear Double Sided Adhesive. This is a 6-inch roll. It's huge, it's awesome, and I love it. So what I'm going to do is, my piece is 6 inches wide. So I purposely cut my paper 6 inches so that I can easily create stickers with this roll. And I'm going to show you how quick and easy that is. And then we're going to show you how to die cut them so that you have stickers upon stickers upon stickers. So with this adhesive, we're going to peel it back. And I purposely cut my paper and stamped on a piece of paper that was 6 inches wide so that I can go ahead and make this a sticker before I ever die cut it. So what I'm going to do is lay it down on top of the roll of adhesive and smooth it out. And while I'm doing it, because let's face it, I've already told you I like to do things in mass quantities, so I'm going to lay 2 down. When I have the roll out and I'm using it, I'm just going to go ahead and roll it on. And you've got 2 sticker sheets, easy peasy. I'm going to take the Tim Holtz scissors. They are non-stick, and you're just going to cut along the edge. So this is super sticky. You've got everything nice and smooth on the back because you rolled it on. So next we're going to go ahead and place all of our dies on our sticker sheet. Now remember, we stamped with room around the edge of each image so that there's plenty of room to line up all of your dies and you can cut them all in one pass. So when you're done, you're getting all of these stickers in one quick pass. We're going to make our sandwich. We're going to use our amazing ocean die cutting plates. I love them because they have glitter all over them and the glitter is contained. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to run our dies through. Here's the big reveal. Loving this. We're going to remove our purple tape so that everything is, look at how cute those are. So the purple tape keeps everything in place. It sticks, but it does not pull the paper off. And you have all of these wonderful floaties and women, stairs, the diving board. How cute is that? So now you have beautiful stickers already ready to go to use in your planners, to use in scrapbook pages, or to use on your cards. Isn't that adorable? So now we're going to go ahead and assemble all of the pieces. The middle piece is what we cut out of the nice, fun paper from Tonic Studios. We're going to go ahead and add our adhesive. We're going to place that down. We're leaving enough room around the edges to be able to place the edge of the pool. Okay, so the hard part about the edge of the pool is that it's so small. The adhesive sometimes doesn't stick. It comes over the edge. You get glue on the top. I have a love-hate relationship with wet glue because I love it. It sticks great, but I always end up with it on my hands and on the front of the card. So we have this perfect solution from Scrapbook.com. It's the 1/8 inch clear adhesive, double-sided adhesive, super sticky, super amazing, and it's thin. So now I'm going to show you how to use the 1/8 inch clear double-sided adhesive from Scrapbook.com to adhere the side of the pool. So the nice thing about the adhesive is that you can make it go and kind of bend it around curved edges. And it's the perfect width to be able to use on frames, on borders. So now in one quick and easy piece, it comes off so nicely. You can easily put it on top of the pool itself. And then we can get to the real fun of putting the girls in the pool. So now we're going to go ahead and put our cute little pieces onto the pool. So we're going to add the ladder. Literally, it's peel and stick. Rub it down. It is not going to come off. We're going to add, like say you wanted to add some sparkle. Now's the time to add sparkle. I'm using the Wink of Stella glitter pen. And we're just going to add a little bit because everything's better with glitter. So we're going to add a little bit of glitter to make our pineapple floaty sparkle. And we're going to add one of these cute little girls on top. So we're going to take our Sizzix tweezers, get rid of the excess pieces. We're going to flip it over, and literally you're just going to take your tweezers, peel, and you're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our little water ballerina. The other thing we're going to do is, as I was playing, I realized that you can actually put the lady inside of the floaty. And let me tell you, that was kind of fun. So let's go ahead and do that. So to do that, there is a hole in the middle. And our card is ready to go. I tend not to add my sentiments until I need them, because I might need a birthday card, but I might need something else. I might need a thinking of you or hey girl or whatever. So I don't put my sentiment on until I'm ready to send it out. And that's our completed card. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happy crafting!